At NPower Canada, we create inclusive pathways that support motivated job seekers with securing tech-enabled roles, and we support employers with hiring those that newly trained tech talent. We really work closely with those job seekers to build the confidence by simulating the workplace. So they are really attending program, but the expectations are they're treating it like employment.
Today, we're looking at how to bridge that gap through inclusive pathways that turn motivated job seekers into certified tech professionals.
Everything has changed with AI, and each of our programs include an AI component in certification. So they were able to support employers with using their AI skills to help the employers streamline processes, save time and money.
Hi everyone, this is Maheen and welcome to the CanadianSME Small Business Podcast. Now, as the digital economy grows, the gap between available tech roles and skilled talent continues to widen. Today, we're looking at how to bridge that gap through inclusive pathways that turn motivated job seekers into certified tech professionals. Joining us is Michelle Campbell, the Executive Director for Ontario at NPower Canada. And with over 15 years in the nonprofit sector, Michelle is a champion for economic mobility and social equity, and she leads the charge in connecting diverse talent with sustainable employment through NPower Canada's tuition-free programs. So without a further ado, let's dive in and welcome Michelle. Michelle, we're very pleased to have you on the show today. Welcome to the podcast. How are you?
I'm very well, and thank you so much for having me.
Now, Michelle, NPower Canada has such a unique model that removes the financial barriers to high-level tech training. Please tell us what makes NPower Canada different from traditional employment programs when it comes to preparing people for the digital workforce.
At NPower Canada, we create inclusive pathways that support motivated job seekers with securing tech-enabled roles, really looking at digital transferable skills, and we support employers with hiring those that newly trained tech talent. NPower Canada is a not-for-profit organization, and we are actually an SME as well. We have been have a very large presence here in Ontario and the GTA, and have been serving employers for over 11 years. We are very interesting in the sense that we support both employers and job seekers. So really our goal to support the job seekers is to provide them with tech training and professional training so that they can launch so they can launch employment into a tech career. For employers, we're there to support them throughout their hiring journey and making sure that they have a list of strong talent to match their hiring needs, saving them time and money. We really curate that list based upon their job requirements and provide them with a short list to really screen. We help them vet as well the job seekers, and making sure that the individuals that are ready for bringing forward for an interview or talent pipeline that helps businesses make a strong hire and fulfills their hiring needs. At NPower Canada, we provide industry-informed training, workplace simulation, and really support employers with matching our clients to their hiring needs.
That is incredible how you've removed the tuition wall to really unlock the untapped potential in our communities. Now, beyond just providing training, Michelle, the real measure of success is where these graduates actually land in the professional world. Many people assume that tech just means coding, but your graduates, they fill a wide variety of vital business roles. Please tell us what specific types of roles are your graduates moving into, and how do you ensure that they're job ready for today's employers?
Thanks, Maheen. Through our programs, we really work closely with our individuals, not only to provide them the tech certification, but more importantly, to really provide them with professional skills. And those include communication, accountability, being resourceful. So really working closely with those job seekers to make sure that they have the skills that the employers are needing. When we think about small to medium-sized enterprises, typically then they need someone who's going to be able to hit the ground running and really take accountability for their roles, really engage in their new role to make sure that they're supporting those employers with the growth and looking at potential future opportunities.
Now, seeing the graduates transition into specialized roles so quickly, it proves that skills-based hiring is the future of the industry. And that transition isn't just about technical skills. It's really about a massive shift in personal confidence and professional identity. Now, you've mentioned, Michelle, that the most memorable part of your work is seeing the shift in how participants view themselves. Can you please tell us, or can you describe the transformation that you see in participants who initially felt that they didn't belong in the tech world?
We see that time and time again. The confidence is very low with our job seekers entering into our program. Some of them have imposter syndrome and really have had some challenges in the past getting through feeling that level of confidence. We really work closely with those job seekers to build the confidence by simulating the workplace. So they are really attending program, but the expectations are they're treating it like employment. So it really makes that transition from program over to employers a little bit more seamless and easier for our employers. Our employers then feel very confident that the individuals that they're hiring are really ready for employment, ready for growth. We really create that growth mindset with our job seekers as well, knowing that when they get on the job, there's probably going to be additional skills or responsibilities, and they can look at micro-credentials. They can look at what direction that employer is going in and how they can support that employer with moving towards their goals.
So hearing that someone finally sees a viable career path for themselves is a powerful reminder of why inclusive hiring really matters. Listeners, if you are struggling to find loyal, certified, and motivated talent, then please stop looking for the perfect resume and start partnering with NPower Canada to access a pre-screened pipeline of diverse professionals. Now we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly to dive into how NPower Canada continues to support its graduates and meeting evolving workforce needs. Please stay tuned.
Hey, you think you know UPS? Yeah, that's us. Everybody knows that. You know what you didn't know? This. Okay, try to keep up. Ocean, us. Ground, rail, air, so us. Guess who? Us. Customs cleared, borders cleared, done. Us. Still with me? Wait for it. Boom. Us. Intelligent, automated, fulfillment. Us. Yep. Healthcare too. Digital your thing? Yeah. Well, book it, ship it, track it. You feeling me yet? Yep. That's all us. That's all UPS.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's continue our conversation with Michelle as we explore how NPower Canada is expanding its impact and meeting the needs of the workforce across Ontario and beyond. Now, while the initial training is intense, NPower Canada's commitment to these individuals doesn't just end on the graduation day. Success in tech, it requires continuous growth, and NPower Canada provides a long-term safety net for its alumni. Michelle, what does a support system look like for your participants once they have actually started their new roles in the industry?
We do not disappear. We stay very close to the new hires and, of course, the employers. Our goal is to support that employer with the onboarding of that new employee, as well as making sure retention is important for employers, especially small to medium-sized enterprises that really, they need to focus on growing their business, sustaining their business, and they need individuals who are willing to stay and really help them grow. So our goal is then to support those individuals, meaning those new hires, but as well as those employers that are looking then through the onboarding and beyond. And what does that look like so that the individuals and new hires know that NPower Canada remains in their corner, and employers know that they can come back to us when they need to hire new talent.
And providing that ongoing mentorship and education, it ensures that these aren't just jobs, but long-term sustainable careers. Now, as we look at the current market, Michelle, it's important to understand how NPower Canada is expanding its footprint to meet evolving regional needs. You're seeing significant outcomes across Ontario, and there are some exciting developments on the horizon for 2026. Please shed some light on what are the biggest trends that you're seeing in the Ontario workforce right now, and how can employers get involved in your mission?
Some of the biggest challenges, and of course, some of the biggest movement is towards AI. Everything has changed with AI, and each of our programs include an AI component and certification. So we know that our job seekers, our candidates that we're bringing forward to employers have that foundation in AI. And many of the small to medium-sized enterprises really struggle to compete with hiring that AI talent. We've got our individuals, our job seekers trained up so they're able to get in there on the ground and support employers with using their AI skills to help the employers streamline processes, save time and money, and really move forward with their goals.
No, it's clear that NPower Canada is a vital engine for economic growth and community well-being across the province. And Michelle, this has been a great conversation. Thank you for highlighting what you do at your organization. That is a lot for employers that are seeking to maintain that balance. For a small business owner who has never hired from a non-traditional background before, what is the first step that they should take?
Call us. Call us, share a role. I think that's the most important piece, is just to understand that we're there to support. You don't have to have it all figured out as an employer. We'll help you shape out what that job description might need to look like, especially too as small to medium-sized enterprises are looking to grow and expand. We can work closely with them to look at what does the future look like for them, and really shape out and forecasting how we could then modify maybe our training to adjust to what is happening in the industry, making sure that we've got the talent ready to go. So reach out to us, give us a call, just have a conversation with us, share with us what your needs are right now, and we will support you along the way. We will, of course, I think one of the biggest pieces with any of our employers is especially saving them time and money. There's a lot of resumes that are being submitted right now. It's expensive as well, that process to hire. So really by us providing really cultivated resumes for that job description, and then the employers will streamline that process of hiring.
So this is a great, starting point for any growing business out there. Thank you so much for joining us and for sharing such great expertise and your vision with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me and for the opportunity. And I know we've included our NPower contact information on the screen. So thank you. We look forward to hearing from employers.
And that was Michelle Campbell from NPower Canada, a powerful look at how we can build a more inclusive and skilled ecosystem here in Ontario. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Please make sure to subscribe for more insights and visit CanadianSME.ca for resources. A special shout out to our partners, UPS, A1 Global College, ADP, and Google for their ongoing commitment to empowering small businesses in Canada. Until next time, please keep moving forward, and we'll see you in the next one.